Hello guys, greetings from wherever you are. Welcome to our continuation part of Further Logarithm. So remember I told you the concept which the examiner uses, or the language that examiner uses to describe various questions. Now language number 2, which I refer to as concept, concept number one, which the examiner applies or uses, is the term evaluate. When you see the term evaluate, think of anything other than use of a calculator. So let us begin. First, before we begin, if I may ask, does any one of you understand the meaning of evaluate? Now, evaluate is to calculate something, okay? Calculate or maybe solve any question or any sum given. For example, let me use this example. Evaluate giving your answer to 4 significant figures. Look at that term. What you as a student, what should you underline? Let me write that question. Evaluate giving your answer. Example 1. Example 1. Evaluate giving your answer. Evaluate giving your answer to 4 significant figures. To 4 significant figures. If I were a student, what would I have underlined so that I don't forget what the question requires? Number 1 term is evaluate. This thing evaluate carries a lot of meaning. Remember I told you we have 2 terms an examiner uses. Evaluate, that is the first term, and the second term is evaluate without using a mathematical table or a calculator. So that is the first thing I would have underlined there. Now the second to follow on is 4 significant figures. That means I want to give my answer the way it appears in the calculator, and you shall see. You shall see. Now the term evaluate. For you as a student, if you see the term evaluate, you must use a calculator. But before you use a calculator, make sure you simplify your answer. Make sure it is different from what has been given. Now, what we've been given here, log 4 power 5 minus log 5 power 4 all over log 4 power a fifth minus log 5 power a quarter. You've been given that. Remember, you must use a calculator. And at this juncture, you cannot use a calculator. You must at least try to show that you are working on something. And how will you do that? So first of all, simplify this. So we shall have 5 log 4 minus 4 log 5 all over a fifth log 4 minus a quarter log 5. Guys, this is what you will have. Then you can't do anything at this point. No matter how hard you try, it will be a little bit impossible. It will be a little bit impossible. You can't. Like, you can't simplify it the way we did to those other, so that you are remaining with something to do with log blah 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 log. Then denominator, maybe something to do with the 2 log blah 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 log. Then you cancel out. No way. For this is different. It is different in this case. So, under the numerator, I'll press 5 log 4 in my calculator. 5 log 4 in my calculator is giving me 3.010299957 minus, remember at this juncture, don't round off anything, don't truncate anything at this juncture when you are still working out. If you round off at this juncture, your answer will be reducing to 0.0. Every time you round off or maybe you round up, your answer will be reducing to 0.1. The more you round off, the more you round up, your answer will be decreasing. And at the end, you will realize you have a different answer from the examiner, though the procedure is right. But what was the problem? You rounded off at the immature stage. So make sure you round off, or maybe you round up, or maybe you truncate, or give to various significant figure at the final stage, not along the way. So for log 5, we have 2.795880017. Everything is all over 1/5 log 4. So 1/5 log 4, we shall have 0.120411998 minus what, guys? A quarter log 5. A quarter log 5 is 0.17474 2501. So this is our denominator. So under numerator, I shall have 3.010299957 minus 2.795 Now, under numerator, I shall have 0.2144194 all over 0.120411998 minus 0.174742501. Sorry, 0. When we subtract this, we get a negative. Sorry. The question read, evaluate giving your answer to first significant figure. Then we add a log 4 power 5 minus log 5 power 4. Everything is all over log 4 power a fifth. plus. I am sorry for that, kindly. So just a small mistake, plus. So sorry for that. Now 0.1204119998 plus 0.17474250 and we shall have 0.295154,499. Then we divide. So take 0.2144199 divide by answer, we shall get 0.726466785. Suppose the question never gave us to what decimal places, significant figures, or maybe truncate to what, then we could have left, or we could have leave our answer this way. But the question the question said to leave our answer to 4 significant figure. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Then this one greater than 5, round up. So we shall add 1 there. So what will we have as our answer? 0.7265. And that is that. So remember, take keen of the term or the language the examiner has used. Be very careful of the language or the term the examiner has used. If it is evaluate, know what you're supposed to do. This is just an example. So you check on more example. If they're difficult, bring them and we shall solve. You can have them there in the comment section. For today, we are done. Let us meet in the next part. I thank you for watching. If you find the video interesting, the video educating, kindly subscribe, share, and also invite other friends. Thank you very much.